Cappies. Oh, my Cappies. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. I hope that y'all are doing well. Cappies, we have the Mirror and the Riddle, the Unseen and Alithia, the Healer and the Forest. Oof, I feel like the Unseen has been popping up quite a bit lately, I think. But I think that there is just an idea here of feeling really confused about, like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this fractured image? How do I get out of this fractured idea? How do I get out of this, right? The mask has been in a lot of your reads and just kind of like being trapped behind this persona that is like, but that's like not you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like some, I don't know, I just feel like this disciplinarian type of energy that like took over somehow. And it's like, that's not an entirety of a Cappy. Come on now. I love my Cappies and you guys are fun. You like to throw down. You're loyal as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, Cappies are phenomenal. Don't forget that you're phenomenal. But there's been something that has like taken hold that has just left you feeling really fractured out. And I think that the Unseen, and I don't know if you're actually having you're having these dreams and you're like, you know, like they're so vivid, but they're so vivid in a way that it really just like exposes a truth to you. That I almost feels like offers you insight into how to get out of a fractured image and move into a direction that brings healing. I mean, the forest is uncharted territory, so I kind of get the feeling that you're, I don't know, I just get the feeling of like ripping off a Band-Aid and like going back onto the field. I don't know. Or like going out and like, okay, like I'm ready to go now. Like I gotta do this. I don't know. It just feels like this revelation and this like movement. But it's a movement in a direction that's not familiar to you that brings with it a great deal of healing. And I love that. Okay, Cappies. Page of Wands. A message. The Hanged Man, the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Well, I mean, I don't know how this will play out for you all individually, but I do kind of get the feeling that like whatever that persona was for you, it was one that left everyone just feeling really attacked, feeling like there was like you, like you're manipulative, you're, you know, like you're it's just like it all feels like, and I feel like somebody just wanting to like go back over like a pattern of behavior and just say, listen, here's a point in time where this felt manipulative and this is why it felt manipulative. And then it was followed up with this that made that manipulation feel even more manipulative. And then it was followed up with this that was even more like, are you fucking serious at this point? You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of that energy has been like, you're doing this and you're this and you're this, but it's like, unfounded. You know what I mean? Like completely unfounded. And I think when you see how unfounded it is, whether it's an energy that's being thrown at you and somebody else is realizing how unfounded that is, or you're seeing how unfounded your energy was, I just feel like this idea of like being able to acknowledge it, being able to like really see the truth in it all. You know, but that sight doesn't feel like it was necessarily like just like put right in front of your face. It just feels like you got like, it just like kept coming at you until you finally understood, you know? And again, you know, movement into something that you haven't done yet. The Two of Pentacles is an idea of partnership. So it could be that you're, you know, healing a relationship. It could be that you're healing a part of you that's enabling you to engage in a relationship that you find after you cross over into the forest. You know, like, I don't know how that'll play out for you all individually. If you're already in a relationship, I don't know, maybe it's that you're just going into a new community, you know, like you're packing your things and you're going someplace new and you're just like, I don't know. I think of Cage. I don't know why this conversation it's just stuck with me, but I was getting ready to leave Portland, and he was talking about, you know, like Portland and whether or not he would want to leave. And his brother was living, you know, down in LA, and he was in Portland, and he was like, you know, part of me wants to like fall in love with somebody and then move with them and like start a new life. And then part of me is like, but what if I go down there and I meet somebody better? You know what I mean? And I think that the answer is in the question. You know what I mean? Because if you're already thinking you might be able to find somebody better, then you're not there really. You know what I mean? But I feel like this. I don't know. So I don't know how that armor could play out for you, because that armor could be, you know, so many different things. I mean, if it is a relationship that you've been in and there's been this feel of like, well, you know, like, I don't even know, because I feel like the Cappies that I know who are in relationships are like in like hyper committed relationships. You know what I mean? But maybe it's that there has been this like, because when you're connected to like people you're in a relationship with, like you feel their everything. You feel their thoughts, you feel their moods, you know what I mean? Like you feel it all. And even if you are like super committed to this person, if there's a part of them that's checked out, you can feel it. And it's like the wound, like the Achilles heel of a relationship. So maybe it's that there is an idea here of that ending, and bringing healing to that wound of mistrust, because whatever that was being withheld is no longer being withheld. I don't know, Cappies. It'll depend on all of you, you know, how it plays out for you individually. The 9 of Wands, you know, I mean, I think that this opportunity that you're taking, that you're seeing is just allowing for you to evolve and stand in your power. And I love it. Okay, Cappies, I'm digging my earth signs tonight. The energy is good with the earth signs. Okay, Cappies. Knight of Cups. Well, I mean, there's a lot of Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. You know, I just feel like there's a message of movement that comes with this revelation. And I don't know if you are setting out independently to go and do something new with somebody different, or if you are setting out to, you know, like bring healing to something that was, take it how it resonates, you know, and apply it to whatever it applies to in your life. But I do think that there's something coming. I don't know if you're the one taking it or you're the one getting it, but there's something, there's change on the horizon. And it feels like it's something that like you have a choice, you know, like the King is like a decision, right? These are all Knights and Pages. And it's like this choice that can be made. But I feel like the choice that you're making is one to like break away from what was, because it's like there's the answer to your question. Like, here's the answer to your question. This feels like a lot like the Taurus read. So I don't know if y'all are dealing with a Taurus or you have Taurus in your chart, but, it's a good feeling, you know? Okay. Oh my God, sorry, that was just like 10 cards there, and no. Sorry. Okay. The Threshold and the Vow. There is, though, there is a movement. There is a promise that's been made, that I just feel like, I don't know, just feels rewarding and satisfying, and I don't even feel relieved. I don't, you know what I mean? It just feels like you've been too tired to to experience any more low level energy. And relief, it's a high level low. It's like the low of the high level energies, you know what I mean? Because with relief comes, you know, it's like that, like a release of doubt. And that's positive, but there's still that doubt that's exiting you. And I don't even feel that, you know, I just feel like a complete release and like a movement in a direction where it's just like, you have a choice to do this and you make this choice. And I love it, Caps. I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does resonate. I will see y'all again soon. Bye.